one morning the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed it all, if her hair was still red. Our parents said our life together sure was gonna be rough. Never like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bankbook wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain pouring over my shoes, heading out to the East Coast. God knows I paid some dues to get him through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of that jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. And we drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west, separated on the knocks that night for the dream it was that. I turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. I felt the thing over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. Moved out to the great North Woods just to working as a cook for a spell. I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. And I drifted down to New Orleans, lucky to be employed, just working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Jericho. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I known a lot of women, she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. Later on when the crowd thinned out and I was just about to do the same, she's standing there in back of my chair, said, "Tell me, don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. I'm just tangled up in blue. Hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey, hey. She lit the burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I thought you never said hello, she said you look like the silent type. She opened up a book of poems and handed it to me. It's written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and blew like burning coals, flowing off of every page like it was written in my soul. From me to you, tangled up in blue. I live with her on Cardigan Street in a basement down the stairs. There's music in the cafes, a night of revolution in the air. She started into messing with slaves and something inside of me died. She just sell everything she owned and then froze up inside. Later on when the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do is just to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. I'm just tangled up in blue. I'm just tangled up in blue. Now I'm going back again, I gotta get there somehow. All the people we have known are an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know where it all got started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. I'm still on this road, headed for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue. I'm tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue.